Here at the Windsor Food Service Stadium, obviously it was a little bit of a dip in performance, would you say?
I think a game of two halves for us. I thought second half we were very good. I thought we were more like us in what we'll be. First half we were poor. I let the lads know at half time that we were poor. I don't think we set off well, but then again, I must give credit as well to Cleethorpes. I think their first half performance is probably the best side we've come up against so far in performance wise. That first 45 minutes we found it very difficult, but second half I think we took control of the game. But it's another point on the board, and stretches again the unbeaten record to 25. So it's looking at it from a positive point of view and move on Tuesday.
What do you think it was, particularly from Cleethorpes, that did damage us as much? Not damage, but limited our play in the first half.
I think they stopped us playing, and I think we're going too big too soon. Obviously they played three centre halves, which made it very difficult for Uzi up there, and we didn't exactly execute the game plan that we wanted to do, but they made it difficult for us. They worked extremely hard. They picked up second balls and they pressed us, but that said, second half I think we took control of that, moved it well, and on another day we possibly could have nicked it.
Obviously you made that half-time substitution, the double change, bringing Vaughan and hands on.
Yep.
Did it have the desired effect? What were your thoughts thinking behind the double change at that point?
We made the double change, both of them were struggling with injuries, so we had to make the changes, but I think it just I thought both of them came on extremely well, and helped us with performance in the second half. But yeah, both subs were made for injuries, but that's why we carry a squad that we've got, and there's two unbelievable players there coming on, and I thought they gave us a lift. They had a lot of energy, and helped us shift the ball and move it.
Obviously we probably thought that we'd have nicked it right at the end there with Wild, and obviously that got disallowed. And it is surprisingly the first game this season where we failed to score in.
Yeah.
How much of a testament at the same time is that to the lads with how good they've been, but necessarily today there wasn't as many chances created?
Yeah, but it's another clean sheet as well.
Yeah.
So let's look at it from a different point of view. I think it was very difficult today. Again, let's they went into a back five at times and flooded the midfield. So it's not easy, finding the pockets and opening them up and trying to create opportunities. I think there were a couple of chances there at the end. Obviously we've had the goal disallowed. I'm not sure if it was offside, if I'm honest, but it was very difficult against a difficult side, and they're in the playoffs for a reason. So let's make no bones about it. We were up against a good side, and who made it very difficult for us. It wasn't our day, but positive. We got a point on the board, and point towards the total what we're trying to achieve.
As you mentioned, the clean sheet, our 20th of the season.
Yeah.
Obviously I've had a couple of shaky moments in the first 10 minutes, but came up trumps at the end with that save one-on-one from Deck Howe.
Yeah.
Just how, the performance today of the back four and wedge, particularly Jack Broadhead in there, what were your thoughts on those?
I thought they did well. I think if you look at overall game, first half they were trying to hook it on and cause the problems in behind, but I don't really recount Seb making the save first half, and he has pulled an unbelievable save off at the last minute of the game, but same token, we're chasing the game and we're wanting to go for it. That's our mentality, even here at the end. He's not take the negative route, take the positive, but that's why the big man's there, to pull saves off like that. So, I think it's a big positive on the defence. If you look at it, we limited to, probably the chance at the end. Really, that's the shot we've had. But overall, they've been rock solid all season, and like I said, another clean sheet.
What do we need to do on Tuesday night to turn 1 point into 3?
No, just go out and play his game, relax. I've told them there to get their heads up, have a smile on their faces, go and enjoy the weekends with the wives, the girlfriends, whatever they're going to do, and win, lose or draw. I keep saying it many times, we've got 24-hour rule here, and tomorrow is a different day, full focus then on the away trip Tuesday, which is another difficult game, and his mindset is there to go and try and win the game.
Obviously last season when we played Lincoln away, it was they made it really hard for us and got benefited from a mistake. Are you expecting much of the same at their place? Obviously the fixture here was a lot more open.
Yeah, I think, to be honest with you, I think, I don't think our mindset now, from now to the end of the season, is not really worrying about the opposition and how they set up and what they're going to do, if they're good defensively or if they open up and want attackers and try and win the game. We just focus on our own performance.